Today I'll be quickly speaking about the three dimensions of your spiritual growth, which is the 3D, the 4D, and the 5D. Um, so starting with the 3D, basically when we came to Earth, we forgot who we were because we were programmed, hypnotized with the news, identified with our ego, and basically just programmed to forget our purpose of life. Um, Usually the people that are living in the 3Ds, the people that are caught and trapped in the matrix, people that haven't found their purpose, people that can't see the deeper meaning of life, you know, um, people that are just basically sleepwalking, routine, just going to work, paying bills, partying, drinking, smoking, sharing their energy, surrounding themselves with toxic people, places, and things. These people like to compete, are usually jealous, envious, have a lack mentality, and have worries and anxiety. Um, Usually just follow, they haven't found themselves. So basically, you don't just have to live your life that way, though. You can higher your vibration, do you know what I mean? And it usually takes like a life changing circumstance to happen in your life for you to wake up, you know, which means that, which then can change your whole perspective on life, do you know what I mean? And you can actually start to um, be grateful for life and for what you have and the people that you have around you and the things that you have, do you know what I mean? You start to more look inside of yourself rather than outside of yourself. You start to take notice of your surroundings and nature, do you know what I mean? Like trees, and you start wanting to be out more, in the sun, and just in, being a bit more light-hearted when it comes to life, do you know what I mean? Um, you start to be able to manifest and attract exactly what you want in your life. You start finding your life purpose. You start to see things clearer. You start having more compassion for other people. You start to become more wiser. Do you know what I mean? And you start to detach yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So and most people that get to the 4D, the fourth dimension of consciousness, tend to want to continue to experience that. So they start to, not go back. They start to more now elevate. Do you know what I mean? They start to become more aware of their diet, things that they're putting inside of their body, their health. Do you know what I mean? They start like wanting to take more care of themselves, drink water, go to the gym. Do you know what I mean? Just start wanting to become the better version of themselves. Um, and 5D now is when your consciousness has totally hired, where you have a connection with almost everything around you and have a knowing or understanding of all things. And at this point, you start to become more conscious of, um, of everything basically. Most people that get to the 5D, start to become vegans and vegetarians, and you know what I mean, start to have more of a strict lifestyle. Don't get me wrong, you can still have fun, but you start to detach yourself from toxic things that no longer serve you, things that are not good for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, people wonder why they go through certain things in life, and it's because these things is a reflection of them. So instead of looking out of themselves, they need to check within. Do you know what I mean? People that go through life changing experiences and circumstances start to see that there is a higher purpose, there is a higher force. You get me? There is. They start to acknowledge the Most High and listen to their intuition and their instincts, and their higher self within. Do you know what I mean? Because the power is there is a higher power, yeah, but the power is also within yourself, which people tend to overlook. That's basically still being caught in the 3D when you start to feel like the world is just the world, you know what I mean? And there's not a deeper meaning to life. The deeper meaning is the higher power. Do you know what I mean? When people start to acknowledge that, they start to make great changes in their life to become the better version of themselves. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, life is just about raising your consciousness to be able to manifest exactly what it is you want and don't want in your life. Do you know what I mean? It's not about concentrating on the things that you don't want. It's concentrating on the things that you do want because you're trying to remain positive to create a positive outcome. Do you know what I mean? So it's just about, you know, as I've said, I think I've basically said it all, just being aware, you know, having more of an awareness, having more of compassion to other people, and, you know, showing more love so you can get love back into your life. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.